Are we going to talk about how Trump freezes the federal workers' pay so he can pay for the wall? You want to talk about
Hold
that?
on, wait. I didn't even know that happened. I thought he just did the government shutdown thing.
That's
but they can't get paid?
They're not getting paid, bro.
So he can pay for the wall?
The shutdown. That's why he's doing the shutdown. They're not getting paid.
To save the funds for the wall?
He said the budget.
They did raise money for the wall on Christmas.
I'm done with No, they been did already. Man, they up to like $20 million, bro.
Trump wants a certain number for the wall, and the government is only willing to give him X amount of money.
And then he won't even give him a pay increase. He said no back in August because they wanted 2.1% across the board pay raise. This next topic, one of our viewers wanted us to talk about, is actually your cousin, EJ. Talk about the Cyntoia Brown case.
We got listeners.
Hey.
All the way in Sacramento.
Hey.
Shouts to y'all.
You not the Bay Area? Is it between?
I don't know what that's considered. I honestly don't
know. Shout out to you, EJ. But in case y'all didn't know, Cyntoia Brown, she was forced by her boyfriend to the sex trade, and like when she was 14, but when she was 16, she caught a case. She was with a real estate agent guy. She thought he was reaching for a gun underneath the bed, but she ended up shooting him. But she was convicted of the murder and has to do a life sentence. And now she's only eligible for parole after 51 years. They've been trying to make the governor to release her, and him and his team been deciding whether or not to release her. But the Supreme Court of Tennessee already said they already ruled because their convictions for murders for juveniles is very contradictory, and they was going back and forth is she can they be leaning against it or not because of the situation? But they already said no, she has to serve 51 years first. But the governor can still step in, but he's making his team decide that, or they still looking into it. And he said before he leaves office in January, he'll come up with a decision. But right now it's December 30th, so. What y'all think about this whole situation?
I'm outraged. Actually, I can't even form the words I gotta say right now.
I think we actually talked about this in a pre-show yesterday.
Yeah.
I honestly think they're going after the wrong person. You feel me? Why are you going after the little girl who was forced into this? Mm-hmm. She killed the person, but understand, she's a little girl. She don't know nothing about this life. All she knows, I just did it to this man. I don't know what he going for under his pillow or whatever he was going. So she made an executive decision. Was it the right decision? No. But was it her life's? No. It wasn't her life. She was brought into that life. They going after her when they should be going after the dude who put her into that life.
Yeah, I feel
he should be in the. Go ahead, bro.
I feel like for her just to stick with the life sentence, and her situation and stuff, and the Tennessee Supreme Court still ruling that she has to at least serve 51 years before parole.
Stay woke.
I think it's weird that amongst all that, you got George Zimmerman just walking around, getting sponsorships.
It's ridiculous.
It's America.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I just feel like, where's the compassion at all
in the situation?
And then
period.
One thing we are missing from it, we're talking a lot about the young lady, which is unfortunate, but something else. Someone lost their life in all of this. Someone lost their life, and someone, I don't know who he is to anybody, but someone just lost a friend. Someone just lost a son. Someone just lost maybe a husband. All because of this, whoever brought her into this lifestyle. Stay woke. You see who they going after. I wonder where this guy's at that's doing all this, who put her into this life. I wonder where he's doing.
Probably getting another one lined up.
Right.
Yep.
The guy's name is Johnny Allen.
The guy that got killed and the guy that's out.
That got killed. I'm just really going all through this for her situation and the governor. I mean,
I think that's why they're going through all of this, because someone lost their life. Mm-hmm. But again, they're going after the wrong person. Mm-hmm. You gotta look at the bigger picture.
And that is with everything I've seen, where's her boyfriend at? I haven't heard it at all.
Is the boyfriend a person of color?
Is what?
Is it a person of color?
I'm not even sure about that.
Maybe that's the plot twist. What if he's not black? And then they like, you're the one that fired the shot.
And you forced into this life, like.
But that's unfortunate. Young lady got brought into this life, and it hit her.
There's layers to it,
right.
man.
Definitely.
It's terrible. I'm just gonna close out and just say, Cyntoia, if you're listening, or by any chance if you listen, just keep your head up.
There's a lot of people out here rooting for you,
right?
Yeah, and there's a lot of people actually reaching out to the court system and the judge to seek and find justice for the situation. Because there's no way, like, for me to be a judge, I don't care what my beef may be, whether it's like whatever my discrimination may be towards somebody. I mean, like you said, this is basic compassion to have for someone. You hear the story. It ain't like you missing any details. Investigation been going on for several years. I mean, she did it when she was like 14, 15, 16. Something. 16? She's 21 now, something like that. She in her 20s now. Like, bruh, you got everything you need to know. You know what you got to do. It's just a matter of just stepping outside of that box of how people gonna look at you for being the first one to say, this is jacked up. Let's do the right thing. Yeah, so Cyntoia, man, I don't like saying it, but that's all I can do right now at the moment is just stay up. Just keep on fighting the good fight. We out here. You in our thoughts and prayers, and we see if we can get something to shake.
Yep. So a few weeks ago, the Avengers 4 trailer finally dropped. Avengers 4 Endgame. What y'all think about it?
It's a good question. I don't know.
Honestly, I was not hyped for it. It was underwhelming.
Avengers has lost their sparkle, especially with superhero movies coming out left and right. Avengers is like another movie now.
It definitely lost its sparkle because if you just think about like the first trailer for
Aquaman.
No, the Avengers movie before this.
Oh,
Infinity. Yeah, Infinity War.
Yeah, that was lit.
That was lit.
And even the first Avengers movie, like, people, I gotta go see this.
When you see the trailer.
It's not as...
Because Thanos broke it.
Yeah. I can say the impact is not there.
It changed the entire superhero game. Now you got Titans and all these people coming out. Because they realized that's how real the movie was, man. He snapped the fingers in a fictional world and changed the real world, bro. DC said, hey, bro, we about to capitalize on this marketing idea because they ain't going to be able to do nothing until the next movie come out. We got a strong gear.
Right.
Open the floodgates.
But for
Open
real.
the floodgates. Let's go. We gonna send Aquaman in there. Titans in there. You know what I'm saying?
Shoot.
Like, bruh.
Young Justice.
Release
Doom Squad.
Yeah. It's getting real.
It's right.
Cause I mean we gotta wait until next year.
Because I think DC's like the magic is gone. Can they even follow up with that?
It is one series that Marvel has. Well, it's a few, but
Runaways.
Runaways. I love it. Like I think we had one of our way back starter up episodes that talked about Runaways.
Yeah,
is going.
Yeah, that Thanos stuff was real though too. Like Luke Cage, Daredevil.
I ain't gonna say nothing about Luke Cage, but
it's all a parallel universe, man.
I will say this, Jared. I was wrong about Daredevil. I was completely wrong about it.
They had by far the best fighting scenes.
Yes. But I will say this. Ain't none of them shows on Netflix, the Marvel shows on Netflix got anything on the Punisher.
And it's coming back.
I thought you were about to say Gotham.
Punisher coming back.
They about to switch up Gotham to
Gotham
just call him Bruce, right?
Tell you the truth, Gotham, The Flash, Arrow, Supergirl, I lost interest in.
Even Gotham though?
Yeah, I lost. I knew for me, I'm gonna start with The Flash.
I know about the CW shows how they get
right,
cornered.
but I knew The Flash wasn't gonna have any stability to it because they brought the main villain that the Flash messes with way too early, and then he only lasted for a season. This the main villain. This is the villain for the Flash. Zoom, Dr. Zoom or Doom, whatever his name is. Zoom, screw. But
Mama.
right. They make, and it's always something else on CW Flash.
21.
I heard Arrow's horrible now.
I don't even know. I stopped watching it. Gotham, it just lost its edge. Like, because when you think of Gotham, when you think of Bruce Wayne, like, I ain't even gonna lie, they did up Jim Gordon. They hooked him up. Like, Jim Gordon's a real dude. He's a real dude out here. Like, but when you think of Gotham, you think about Batman. You don't think about Bruce. Like if you're gonna do something like this, have it like Batman Year One. Like he going through the struggle.
He wearing the turtleneck and
You
the ski
feel-
mask.
you feel me?
Out here.
Like, but for real, and like a little Gucci Versace utility belt, cause he don't know no better.
Got my man out here bad and blue.
I think that's what he had.
He got on
Like
a
his-
tan fanny pack.
Right.
For real though.
Right.
Black turtleneck and the ski
Any
mask.
rappers
And
up
he
here
got
do not get an
uh,
idea to get
Alfred
that
in the Rolls
iced
Royce
out
with the
fanny pack.
walkie-talkie, like
He don't
Yeah,
got a
good
grapple.
fuck
He's
was.
actually jumping and climbing fire escapes and shit.
right. Matter of fact, he got the grappling hook old school style. The
Oh,
rope
yeah.
in the-
Nah, what he actually he got a nylon rope attached to a plunger.
right. That was some cartoon stuff.
Right. Boom. Wasn't that Captain Underpants?
Man,
Might have been.
you know who I want to say that was? My favorite cartoon superhero.
Barnacle Boy.
No, let's get dangerous.
Darkwing
With
Duck.
Duck. Oh yeah,
Yes.
that was Riley.
All right, he about to digress.
Right, real quick, keep going.
Darkwing Duck is
Ooh.
raw though.
So I mean, Avengers 4 trailer. Maybe the next trailer will be good to get us hype. I'm not hype. I mean, I'm
still
still
see it.
intrigued. Yeah, I want to see it, and I'm still intrigued about how they're gonna reverse everything. Because everybody still alive. Like they filming the next SpiderMan movie and stuff. They already said Black Panther 2 and 3 has been like
2 and 3?
I think so.
That might be a little too much, but
2 and
keep
3.
Keep going.
So after
Marvel about to hit a big decline. I'm about to call it. Keep going. I'm sorry.
Avengers Infinity War, literally like every day I've been at work, I've been watching new theories and stuff until the new trailer came out. But the biggest theory is that trailer is fake. That they just only put it out because just to appease us. That mostly everything in that trailer is fake. Like the Tony thing was way overboard, blown overboard. That might not even happen like that. It's just a lot of it they say is fake, man.
The best part of the trailer was seeing Ronan. Seeing what's his name? Change it to Ronan. Dang, I can't think of nobody's name today.
Hawkeye, man.
Hawkeye, yeah.
Clint Barton.
Yeah, Clint Barton. Changed the more Ronan. That
Who's
was
Roman?
Hawkeye.
So that's his like evolved
It's
form.
other-
Yeah, basically. He evolved.
form.
On some Pokemon.
That's Blastoise.
Dun, dun,
Hawkeye was
dun,
Squirtle. That's
dun,
Blastoise.
dun.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Hawkeye's about to evolve.
Dun 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 dun.
Right.
Dun, dun, dun.
Right. Then the beaches drop. Hawkeye has evolved into Roman.
No, but we're not about to go too
Hawkeye's
deep in that.
evolving
But
too.
pretty much, man, his family.
He's not even really using the arrows no more. He's using dual swords.
Yeah, he uses swords. He fights the Yakuza for some reason.
They ran out of ideas.
No, but that's really like his comic book arc.
That's what I'm saying.
what's
At
up.
that time,
His
they
family
ran out
got
of
killed.
ideas.
These comic books.
Yeah.
Man,
These
since
don't-
we talking about that, no, keep going. I'm gonna wait.
But yeah, so pretty much the Avengers 4 trailer might be fake.
Okay.
And it was pretty much trash.
So, guys.
What?
So, guys, I finally saw Spider-Man to the SpiderVerse. I must say it's a dope-ass movie, though. It's like,
Did Spider Pig save the day?
you have to watch it for yourself, bro.
Just tell me. Yes.
I'm
or
just
no.
going to say he's not in there for that long. And he was in there for, like I said, like a comic relief. real
That's what's
fast.
up.
Like, the heart and soul of the movie is still Miles Morales. He's in the driver's seat.
That's what's up.
It's all about him, for real. And the other people, they just there. I'm going to say, like, Spider-Woman, Gwen Stacy, she had a little arc, and then the Peter Parker.
Right. They got to get a woman some love.
And the Peter Parker, too. And just like, that movie has, had balls, too, for what they do in the beginning. I don't want to say, but, like, how shit just went down. It's like, wow. Like, really, you did that in the kids' movie? There's a couple of times. Shit just, like, some wild shit happened. Like, really?
Yeah.
Like,
Not to digress, but kid shows, kid movies, they get a little real nowadays.
yeah.
Like, it's this show on Cartoon Network. What is it? The Camp Show. The Camping Show.
Oh, you talking about Camp Drama or some shit? Like
No,
that?
not that one, but it's a show where these kids go in the woods and just
Craig of the Creek.
Yeah, Cradle of the Wait, what is
Craig
it?
of the Creek.
Craig of the Creek. Craig of the Creek. And long story short, they're promoting, same-sex relationships.
Cradle to the Craig.
And this is a what's it called? This is a Y7 TV show on Cartoon Network.
They started doing that a lot now.
Right. I mean, I ain't got no problem with it,
I
but I mean that's life now.
Yeah, that is like. But anyway, too, like.
By the way, we are all cis males at this table.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm a heterosexual, but you know.
Just a minute. But anyway, too, like the movie too has a lot of it's infused with like black culture too.
It gotta be.
That's why.
'Cause that's what's hot right now.
Yeah.
Stay
But it's
woke.
done in a good way, not like no
Right.
procreation.
But still stay woke.
Yeah, but it's done in a good way though. So it's a dope ass movie for real. It's like one of the top superhero movies of the year for me.
Of the year.
One of those.
Is it better than Black Panther? Well, Black Panther wasn't a good superhero movie.
If you talking about that case, yeah.
It was a good movie.
It was a good movie and it broke barriers, but like as a superhero movie,
I think y'all need to watch it again, man.
I
I
watched
seen
it
it.
about 4 times.
Yeah, it's cool. No, I'm gonna say it's cool. It's better than cool. It broke barriers.
We
Right,
are
it's a
back
great
to the
ass
soul.
movie.
It's a great ass
Yeah,
movie,
man.
but as a superhero movie,
No.
yeah.
But, okay. SpiderVerse did its
It's
thing.
like I say like it's the second best
And who would the first one be?
Infinity War.
Okay.
For real, like it's.
That wasn't really wasn't a superhero movie though.
All right, John.
It was more like a villain movie.
All right, John.
It wasn't.
All right.
Everybody talking about Thanos.
Still
Nobody
a
talks about the
superhero
heroes.
It was like an origin story for him, but it still was a superhero movie.
Dun, dun, dun.
But Black Panther wasn't a superhero movie, dude. When they focused on the actual superhero.
No, it was more focused on Wakanda.
Yup, and my wife.
No, it was focused more on Wakanda and Killmonger more than T'Challa. I feel like T'Challa had more of a role in Civil War. Whatever.
I digress.
He was more savage in Civil War only because his papa just passed.
And then like he had justification for what he did. It's like he had a true meaning to that plot in Civil War.
And get this man a shield.
All right, man. We moving on, man.
Yeah. Because we. What's the next
So
one?
much self-hate.
Your favorite superhero?
It's not self-hate. I said Miles Morales.
Your favorite superhero? Water
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it was a joke. I mean, you want to talk about how it's always on the topic list. I mean, it's got a lot of positive reviews.
Yeah.
Did any of y'all watch it though?
No, we haven't.
I have not seen it yet.
All jokes aside, I heard it was a pretty good movie.
Right.
But I hope it breaks barriers. Cause Aquaman. If we talking about the superhero hierarchy, Aquaman, he ain't.
He was the comedy relief for
Man,
us.
he ain't even in the dough.
Yeah. At least Ant-Man somewhere in the door, right?
Cause he done
No.
shrunk into a little itty bitty.
Aquaman
I'm
and
talking about the
Ant-Man.
comic version of
No,
Ant-Man.
The only reason
No.
Ant-Man is
No.
in the room is because he shrunk so small and he just sitting on the couch.
And he's
and no
still,
scene.
but he shrunk small, but what still stays the same? Like his,
I don't know, Jared. I don't even want to go.
I want to
there.
say it's not another. It's not weight, but
Pause.
density is still the same.
What the hell does that have to do with this right now, Jared?
Because he could just
Him and
he could just
Aquaman is
off
on the
you
sa-
real small, and that's still just like
No,
feels real.
they're on the same level. They're on the same level in the chum bucket somewhere.
No, I had a chum bucket though.
Both of them.
Look, Ant-Man's the GOAT. Y'all gotta stop disrespecting this
Aquaman
man.
do look.
I would no longer take
the
any
look
Ant-Man
that they
slander.
gave Aquaman.
And
he
I'm
is-
putting
matter of fact-
DC and Marvel characters in there. He ain't touching it. He ain't even in the apartment. He ain't even in the house.
Aquaman. Only Aquaman version of Aquaman that was the one from the Justice League
Talking
cartoon.
about with the hook.
Yeah, with the hook. They had to cut off his hand, and he became like the hook.
That origin story was pretty fire.
It was for Aquaman, bruh.
Like-
The 2004 Justice League Aquaman, he was straight. He was a beast. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, man. Anyway, shouts to Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
You made Aquaman actually look cool
Right.
until actually I think they messed up when they gave him the original suit. Like people was going wild when they seen that trailer. I'm like, bro, that looked horrible.
Right. Hook him up. Like
Like he
something
should have stayed with his
For real.
dark green and black, or whatever he was using.
Man,
that was
for
way
real,
better.
pause. He should have just came in there in a white tee and some camo khakis and some Timbos talking about, I'm Aquaman, what's up? With his staff
We're not gonna do that.
on his hip like a strap, like, what's up?
I heard the CGI in the movie's pretty good too.
No, wait. Bro.
Right.
Man.
Come in on the dolphin.
Right. Come in riding a dolphin with some Timbs on. Talking about shoot.
Right. Oh man, bro. Hitting the shoot though.
Right.
Oh no.
We got
Billy
a problem
Rocket.
out here.
Millie Rocket. Billy Rock all the way to shore.
Right.
So this is not on here, but so there's been a lot of hype these past couple of days and like a lot of memes about dealing with this Netflix movie that got released over Christmas called Bird Box. What y'all think about it, man? Did everyone see it? Let me first ask that.
I saw it. I liked it.
John?
I seen it.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Mario?
It wasn't as good as A Quiet Place.
What, Bird Box?
Yeah.
I heard about it. I read the synopsis for it. Thought it was kind of stupid.
It was actually.
It was
The
good.
storyline is stupid. I'm not even gonna
Yes.
It was good.
lie. But it was good. She did her thing. What's the actress name?
Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock.
She did her thing.
She
like,
definitely did.
She really, if you look at it, if you're thinking outside the box, she really lets it be known like mental health is real. Like how she approached the children in the movie.
So you think because she couldn't reach out to people, that was like a mental health issue? Why she closed herself off?
Yeah.
Because she got cheated on
Yeah.
at the beginning.
And, not being able to communicate about that, communication is key in life.
Ducked her up. I mean, because it's a very relatable, common issue we go in. You go through some traumatizations, and people, what's the first thing you want to do? You either going to do one or two things. You either the type of person that's going to lash out, do something crazy out of emotion, or you going to close yourself out.
Mm-hmm.
And then some people are just extremely radical on either end of the spectrum. You're going to either have the people that's like how Sandra Bullock's character was, where that's all she did was just day in, day out. She's just in there labbing it up.
And you kind of understand why too. But when she finally met an asshole, she was still nice sometimes. But the dude, I forgot his name, who was the really asshole, who was like fucking letting people in or other shit like
John Malkovich.
Yeah.
Well, I forgot his
Gotta win.
name.
But she would
Was it
stick up
Danny?
and be
Was
like,
Derek?
"Why are you an asshole? Stop being an asshole." Come to find out, her dad was like supposed
You
to.
talking
be an
about the
asshole.
guy that wouldn't let nobody in his house?
Yeah.
I'm not even mad at him.
But it's also some things he said too.
Right.
He said
In real life?
for the grocery
Right.
store, like, why do we even need to go back for this?
Oh yeah.
And he's like,
Certain
we stay
si-
here.
Yeah, certain situations like I mess with him. Like when they let Big Mama in there, what's her name, Olympia? Like that was a bad call because she wound up getting everybody messed up.
Because she let somebody.
Right.
Spoilers.
Right. Spoilers.
Even though we said after.
Long story short, the movie's about, I guess, this plague, this virus, whatever is going around. It's supposed to make you see your darkest fears and you just off yourself.
But the crazy people are the people who are already
Right, that's what I was getting to. Like
have evil in them.
like the people that were in the mentally ill institutions. They had no problem not seeing shit. Like they could go outside and that'll make their day. Like, oh, so this what the hype was. I'm still cool though. So they thought of the idea.
Try to make other people
Let's
see
start
it.
fucking with people. Let's see who we can get to look at the light.
Yeah.
Got this
Gary
one
was
dude
crazy.
to come in there. He was smart as hell, but he was already exposed to it, and he got Olympia. Just look at it; it ain't gonna hurt you,
This nigga had drawings.
right? And she looked at it. Oh, it ain't even that bad. Man, go to the light. Have your children see it. Sandra Bullock, no, I'll hold your kids. You go look at the light.
What was messed up was old dude, the asshole's girl, his wife. How she just sat in that burning car.
Bruh, all of it was
Bruh, that
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
all of that, but when
her
she did
sister, her
Oh, yeah.
sister just lost it. Mom, is that you or whatever she said? And she just started skirt. I'm gonna go this way. We
Shout-
about to die
Bruh,
today.
I'm not gonna lie.
Shout out
At
to
this
the
point-
black man though, like he knew what to do. Like even though
Yeah.
he did off himself, he was like, "I'm gonna kill all these motherfuckers shirts
Right.
to make sure they get."
But
away
that
with
was
it."
whack though. That was whack how they. Man, you know what?
Yeah, I was just like, I'ma distract him out
when
in
you
front,
hear
like, bruh,
when
that's
you
a-
hear
that's
the
another
leaves
easy
start
day.
rolling, bro, you already know it been years, man, or whatever it been.
Right.
You've been around. You go turn around, like man, you shot everybody that was there already, except the dude in front of you.
Right.
Ain't no reason to turn
Like
around.
when
bro.
they was leaving out though, he's like, "I'm gonna distract them, go out front and distract them." Y'all go. I'm like, "Bruh, it has to be another way." I know it's definitely other ways to distract them than you just going out that front door. Like,
Well, in the heat of the moment,
I mean, bro,
that's-
you could cause a fire or something. Like,
you got time to light. Well, they was just standing there.
yeah, I'm saying you could.
How you gonna light a fire when you can't see?
Right, just throw that bitch out the window. I don't know.
Molotov or
So
something.
that's what I was thinking. Like for real,
Ain't nobody really
Molotov.
talking about Machine Gun Kelly either.
He was dead.
Shouts to MGK. He was in there.
movie?
He was in that Bad Boy.
Yeah,
For real?
he's the one who left with old girl.
He literally said like 4.
That was
he literally had
MGK?
4 lines.
Girl,
Yes,
too.
he dyed his hair. That's why you don't know who he is. But he's only
They
6
say he
white
went
dude in the
outside
whole
and saw
movie.
Eminem. That's what he saw. He wouldn't believe storytelling. It was
He
him.
didn't want to talk about
With
it.
that beard. Right.
His beard is weird.
This bird is weird.
But yeah, Bird Box was it was
His
a cool
bird is
movie.
weird.
It was a cool movie.
It was cool. I don't think like people hype it up too much though, but it's cool. I
It
feel
was
like
not as good as
I feel
Spider-Man.
like
like A Quiet Place
I can
was
predict
better.
in the future, within the next 3 months, it's gonna be a lot of drug references with Bird Box in it.
Oh yeah.
Trap music, especially
Right.
this will be Jeezy's niche.
Bird Box.
Got
Can't
them
see
chicas
it.
in the box, call it Bird Box.
Can't see.
yeah.
What's the name already pulled up at the drop top Bird Box?
Moving on
Rose,
though, a couple of other trailers also released. We have the MIB trailer, International.
Seems pretty good.
Yeah,
Seems-
promising.
right.
Like, what's his name? Chris Hemsworth.
I like Chris Hemsworth.
And Tessa
Only reason
Thompson,
I'm
they
going to
had
see
good
this 'cause it's
chemistry.
Tessa Thompson.
They had good chemistry in Thor Ragnarok, so I think they can pull off
Right.
this movie too.
Yeah, Liam
Might be a
Neeson's in it.
solid
So
movie.
Yeah, Liam Neeson too. Yeah.
Might be
he's got a
solid.
particular set of skills to draw me to the.
I'm calling this
theater,
now
so.
though. Old girl Tessa Thompson's character is going to be related to Will Smith's character some way, or be
I don't
connected.
see it. I don't see it.
Cause she's
I
black.
don't see that at all. I think
Man, I
Chris
would expect
Hemsworth's
that
character
from
gonna be
someone
related
that
to him just
isn't
randomly.
I'm just playing.
I
It is
think
in
I'm
my
just
Like
playing.
his stepson, second removed, and weird stuff like that, man.
But I hope they they
This
pay
is MIB.
homage to him.
Possible.
Pay homage to.
Homage. I always say it wrong. I always say that, man.
That's probably how
Homage.
you say it.
Homage.
You know, you lived in Bayfield Heights for a little bit, so.
Man. Homage. Whatever. To
Homage.
Will Smith character. Homage.
To Willie,
Don't
Big
play
Willie,
Okay.
Big Silly.
Pause.
Na 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 na.
I got a
Pause.
question for y'all. How y'all feel about him playing motherfucking Genie on the lab?
It's cool because most of it's gonna be CGI anyway. It's just
cool.
a couple moments where he.
When they came out with that picture, them
He
hair
look- he
pieces
looks-
though,
he
I'm
looks
like,
stupid.
wow.
But he looks stupid. But he said on his page it's gonna be mainly CGI. This is like for a portion of the show. I guess the movie where he actually has to manifest himself physically for something.
Bro, them hair pieces, that ponytail, I was like, wow.
Arabian Nights.
Yeah.
Arabian.
It's so racist.
It really
Why I gotta
is.
be an Arabian night?
Right.
What if I said it's a black night? Y'all
Right.
don't think it's gonna be what's it called? The Purge. Some shit.
Oh man.
Man,
Dark
someone
Knight.
should flip Arabian Nights.
You,
I'll do
you
it.
should.
I'll flip it.
I think y'all
Also,
should work together and do it.
moving on. Also, Jordan Peele released a trailer for his new movie.
Bruh, so
Us.
creepy, dude. So creepy, and I can't wait for it, man. I've never thought you could flip I Got 5 on it and make me not want to hear it ever again.
Shit. I done
Like,
seen
that is
trailer
creepy.
about
Like, I've
6
never thought that
times.
that song would be creepy like that, man.
Yeah.
Hey, but on a serious note, Jordan Peele is letting it be known he's a genius.
Oh, he ain't no
Like
man,
whoever
bruh.
thought with him being on Key and Peele, he'd be such like a great thriller suspense writer
Right.
and director.
Like, if y'all haven't seen it, go see it.
Oh, shout out Lapita.
That laugh,
Oh, yeah.
man, she's a
Man,
great
her
actress.
acting is
Turner
crazy.
She's a great actress.
Almost took
Yeah,
a
she
hell
is.
ski over here with
They're
this.
coming.
That was the creepiest part. That was the creepiest part though. That face she made. to
Right.
her, like,
She had her lips all
oh.
puckered. I'm going to make sure they had that laugh in there. Every time. It's crazy.
Right, yeah.
They had the lead male in there. He's the
M'Baku.
from Black Panther. He said, if you really want a problem, we can get it in right now. And them boys came in
Wearing the Howard shirt.
right, man. Them demons or whatever they were, they came in like what? Oh, this what you want? Okay, babe, here we come.
Right. Oh shit.
So he was just testing the waters to get out. It's time to get serious.
Right,
He gonna be the next Wes Craven.
man.
Hey, shout out to him if
I'm
he
here
do it,
for
man.
it.
So do we have top 5 movies of the year? Or
Bing,
like
bang, bow.
top movies we gonna say of the year?
Black Panther.
I'm gonna go top 5 on this one. I think.
Split. Is it Split or Switch?
That was last year.
bro.
That movie was nuts, though.
It was. I can't wait for Glass.
I haven't seen it yet, but I heard Bohemian Rhapsody was a great movie.
Yeah. I heard that too.
It's hard, man.
Do your top
hard.
5.
I mean, or just best movies you've seen this year. You don't
Oh,
have to
my.
do top 5.
No.
The best movies I've seen this year. Black Panther's definitely up there. I've seen a few movies. I just can't remember them. But I know Black Panther's definitely up there.
You ain't putting Infinity War up there?
No. It wasn't top 5.
Wow.
None of the Star Wars are top 5.
None of them came out this year. Oh, Solo
Oh.
did. Solo was trash.
It was better than I thought it was going to be.
They could have got a better lead character.
Yeah, it was.
That was my only dispute with it. They could have found a better lead character.
I'm still disappointed in The Last Jedi, though. That shit was...
Yeah. I like the... Wait, no. I'm thinking about the Rogue One.
Yeah.
I like Rogue One.
Last Jedi.
Last Jedi was, yeah. My brother made a valid point. They don't know where to go with Star Wars no more.
They definitely didn't like... We're digressing.
Right. I mean, but it's movies.
Yeah.
And this is the reason why it's not
because they
top
handed
five.
off... The Force Awakens was straight when it came back. And they handed it off to a different director. And the dude from Force Awakens, he just, like, set it up for him to, like... Oh, the next director, Ryan... I forgot his last name. To do an alley-oop, but... He was on some other totally different shit. I'm not even going to oop this bitch. I'm just going to dribble
Just
it.
opinionated, man. Disney got their hands in too much stuff.
They definitely... And they trying to, like... Milk the Star Wars series so
They trying to
fast.
lock down
Oh.
their entertainment too much, too hard.
I just had to get myself reacclimated to everything that came out this year. So, as I'm looking past it, I'm going to do my top 5. Okay, and I'm only going to do movies I done seen. No particular order. I'm going with Black Panther. I'm going with Black Klansman. That was a pretty
I
solid
still didn't
movie.
see that.
Black Klansman is pretty much this black guy pretending to be a white guy over the phone trying to infiltrate the Ku Klux Klan back in the day. So that was a great movie. Deadpool 2 was pretty funny.
Oh, yeah.
Ready Player One. I really appreciated Ready Player One.
I definitely did too.
And I'm cool on any what's that Transformers movies.
I heard it was good though.
Man, I'm cool on Transformers. And I'm gonna say my last one would probably be Game Night.
Bruh,
Game
Game
Night
Night is the hilarious movie.
Hilarious.
It's freaking hilarious.
Man. Oh, what's that one movie with Will Ferrell and they open up a casino?
The house.
The House. Yeah, that was pretty funny, but I don't know if that came out
Bruh,
this
Game
year.
Night pause be like, but did you suck it though?
Right.
Oh, dude.
Old girl
Stupid.
old girl acting like she ain't cheat on her man, or not cheat on her, but sleep with a different person.
Denzel.
She kept saying she slept with someone
Denzel.
when they were broken up. So he's trying to figure out who it is the whole movie, and then she finally says it. I did it to Denzel.
See the picture.
Right, and he called bluff. He called bluff. Show me the goddamn picture. Yeah. She showed the picture. I ain't gonna lie, he could have played a good stunt double. But he was like, baby, this ain't Denzel. He got you. Right. You fucked a random.
Bro, their neighbor was so creepy with the
Right.
dog. How he was always a police
The
officer with the dog. And then he was like, why you have all the Frito-Lay bags?
Right.
When he says 3 for 1, that doesn't make any sense. How's that profitable, the Frito-Lay?
Right. like, why you making this hard, bro? You know, we don't want you here. Leave me alone. But yeah, them my 5 movies.
So I'm gonna go my top 5. Ooh man, it might be over 5. Y'all know I'm real bad at top 5 lists, cause
that you done seen.
So I'm gonna just go the best movies I've seen this year. Mm-hmm. So you gotta go with the Marvel movies, Black Panther, Infinity War. Yeah. Then I'm gonna go with Quiet Place, Hereditary.
Bro, you have the exact same list just about.
Was unbelievable.
Bro, Hereditary for a creepy
Incredibles 2 was a good movie.
I forgot.
But my it's a movie that I don't know if you guys have seen. It's called Searching. It's a really good movie. This dude's daughter went away to college or whatever, and he always talks to her like constantly, you know, like over FaceTime and stuff like that. She's a great student and stuff like that.
You're trying to do one that dude from Harold and Kumar, right?
Yeah, the guy from I can't think of his name right now, but the guy from Harold and Kumar, yeah, he plays the dad, or David Kim. He plays the dad or whatever, and she ends up going missing. And it's a crazy twist to it. So if y'all get a chance to check it out, man. It's really good. She goes missing, but it's not what people think, man. It's not what you think whatsoever. And it just shows, like, all the emotions that you would go through as a parent your child missing, and you know that's not your child. You know your child's not like that. You know, so it's pretty good. But Sorry to Bother You was with Lakeith. How do you say his last name?
I don't even know what to say, but old dude from
Lakeith Stanfield.
Yeah.
He plays in ATL. I mean Atlanta.
Yeah.
And then he plays in Get Out also. But dude, it's a great movie. It's basically he becomes a telemarketer, and basically he gets taught by Danny Glover on how to use his white voice. And he prospers through this. He goes he shoots up to the top, man, to be this executive caller, man, where you get on the elevator, you gotta press all these numbers just to get. It's a certain telemarketer hierarchy that he gets to. But then this movie goes super left field, man. After that, it got Tessa Thompson in it too as his love interest or whatever. It's a very good movie.
More left field
very
than
weird, huh?
More left field than Hereditary.
Yes.
Okay.
More left field than Hereditary, but in a funny, weird way. But that's another. Then he said Deadpool 2. I've seen that. That was a great movie. And I'm gonna go Game Night also, man. Game Night was one of my top movies. And then
finally see the frat.
And then I'm a
Dang, that was the movie we was
right for the longest. Yeah, I was trying to get everybody to come over to see Game Night, but then I'm gonna go with my last movie. Well, I got two more movies. I thought Venom was pretty good. I saw Venom. I thought it was pretty good myself. I like the back and forth between Venom and.
I hated that.
And you didn't like it? No. And Eddie Brock, I thought it was hilarious. I thought Venom's the character of Venom was hilarious, man.
If they're gonna try to conjoin this with the Spider-Man universe that they're doing now, then yeah, it was a pretty good movie. But if this was supposed to be in comparison to the Dark Knight, one of them type of off type of superhero movies,
I don't think it was trying to be that though.
Or Deadpool.
Nah.
How it's not for kids. Pushing that forward.
Yeah.
If you want to start.
I thought it was gonna be like that. I thought if the demon. I don't know. I ain't got no problem with the actual character Venom. He was a G in that whole movie. Shout out to who's the actor's name? I keep forgetting it. That played Venom.
Tom Hardy.
Man.
We saying Ed Party, that one podcast.
Tom Hardy.
Ed Hardy.
Bruh. No lie. He is a very underrated actor.
He is.
He does it. Them crazy roles, them split personality roles, he does that.
What was that movie? He was the twin.
Man, that was a great movie. Legend. Yeah. That was a hard movie. He played both characters and they were twins. And one of them was a gay thug, but no one wanted to mess with him.
Right.
No one wanted to mess with him.
Multiple reasons.
But I'm just saying, it's Tom Hardy though. That's what made it even more crazy. You wouldn't expect. Wait a minute, what? When you start watching it
himself.
So Jurassic Park is now on y'all list. Fallen Kings.
It was okay, man. It wasn't as good as the first Jurassic World. Though.
What's the other?
The best.
What's the name of the?
The best part about
Kaiju, the Pacific Rim.
No, it was okay. I like to do. I like
John Boyega.
I like John Boyega.
Yeah, he cool.
But the best part of Jurassic World was the chick, man. Dallas Howard, man.
Dallas, bruh. I'm not gonna get started. I'm not gonna.
I'm gonna find a plug-in to put in. Just bruh. Because I said bruh 7 times.
Dallas Howard.
But that's the truth, though. Jared knows he's looking at the sky right now for a sign.
For her to be that type of lady, I'm gonna say, bruh, Dallas Howard.
And then my last one was Halloween.
Bro,
that's
you
my
had
last movie.
9.
I said best movies. I said I couldn't do a top 5.
Yeah, me either. I definitely have to be Hereditary. For what Hereditary did for horror movies. It's not really scary, but it's suspenseful and intriguing. You'd be like, what the fuck? Shit. You have a lot of what the fuck moments. Sorry. that goes on throughout that movie. It's crazy.
The whole movie.
And the last 20 minutes, is super
bruh.
left field.
Right.
I think I need to go to church now. Yeah,
it's
some crazy moves. It's something happening in the beginning too. You be like, wow, that's totally messed up.
So it's not scary. It's just disturbing.
Yeah,
It's pretty much disturbing.
It's
very
very disturbing.
dude.
It definitely implants those disturbing images in your head that you keep seeing over and over again. Like, wow. Yeah, it does that. It has some disturbing imagery. Definitely had to put up there Black Panther, Infinity War. Also, I always said this before, Spider-Man to the SpiderVerse, which is actually, I didn't even say it, like, it's actually a funny movie too, and it had one of the funniest end credit scenes ever too. Like, it's dealing with a Spider-Man meme as well. And it's
Is he dancing at GameStop?
Oh, you talking about the one meme where bruh.
Bruh, it was hilarious. I'm sorry.
What is it when you having a brawl off with your bros? Bruh.
It's bruh. It's funny.
That's not it.
Man, I'm trying to get like you.
Oh,
I'm trying to get
like
like you.
I'm trying to. That meme is hilarious.
When two black men get into a conversation, man, I'm trying to get like you, man. I'm trying to get like you.
Yeah. I definitely also had to say A Quiet Place. I also got to give a big shout out to my action movie of the year, Mission Impossible.
Dang, I was hoping he forgot because I was just sitting there salivating. Like, I hope he forget.
Mission Impossible.
I
Shout out
know
to
you
Tom
talking
Cruise doing all them
movie.
stunts. Doing all them stunts.
And
Shout out
he can't
to-
read.
Who, Tom Cruise?
Yeah. So shout out to you. You
He
doing
can't
this
read.
shit.
Yeah. Like, even though
I'm
y'all
gonna take
keep
that
making the
out.
movies, like they keep getting better with each one. They keep making sense, unlike another franchise.
Man, see, there you go. Why you just can't get props? Why you got to blow down on people? James Bond is the truth.
I wasn't even going to talk about that. I was going to talk
Man.
about Fast and Furious, bro.
Oh. No, you wasn't.
I
The
definitely
Furious
was.
get bigger, stronger, faster every time.
I know, but does it make sense?
I mean,
No.
you got
You might as well call it G.I. Joe now.
But do it.
That's what I'm saying.
But-
I'm saying Mission Impossible 5, like they keep getting better with each one, and it still makes
Jared,
sense.
do anything he does make sense though, man?
Who?
In
the context of the
grand
story?
scope of real life, bro.
Yeah,
It,
definitely in the grand scope
Jared.
of the context.
he jumped out a 30-foot window, dude,
Because
and then kept running full speed. Dude,
It wasn't 30
done.
foot.
Dude, that was
But
so
he
high.
actually- but-
bro, you would be dead. He flew off a motorcycle going like.
But he
70
actually
miles
did
per
that
hour,
shit.
dude.
So is it the context? He kept
Jared,
going.
stop.
He actually did that shit though, didn't he?
I'm just
You
saying,
saw the
man.
features
I'm
of
just
the
saying,
shit.
then the Rock and skate.
And it
on ice
was,
and
it
punch
was,
a
but it
torpedo,
wasn't 30
man.
feet though. You exaggerate. I know
Bro,
so
that
you
was like 30
exaggerate a
feet,
lot.
dude.
It was not 30 feet, but he kept going.
We watch it, man.
Huh?
Rewatch it.
It wasn't 30 feet, and then he
Did he-
actually crashed on a motorcycle.
Then he hung from
And then
the
when he
elevator
limped-
going up about 100 feet,
But then
man.
he actually limped
You got,
and
he got some
started
strong
running.
fingers, bro.
He limped and started running. Bruh, he does his own stunts. So
Okay, Jared.
within the
I'm just
context
saying,
of
man.
it, he's not
Taking
punching
shots,
torpedoes
taking
though.
shots at right.
But you know how crazy Fast and Furious good, bro. They was mechanics, and now what they doing now? At least Ethan Hunt, he was always that guy.
The Rocket punching rockets now.
Right, bro? Like,
Shout out to
that's what I'm saying,
shout
bro.
out to Jackie
And
Chan. He does his own stuff.
Yeah, Jackie Chan. You act like Jackie Chan don't do the same stuff, bro.
Jackie
Yeah.
Chan learned to
They
retire.
punching missiles out in this motherfucker.
Bruh. He was in the foreign.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
This is G.I. Joe.
I ain't gonna lie. If Russia shoot a missile right now, I want The Rock to be there, man. That's my last line of defense, man.
The Rock was in Skyfall and nobody talks about that movie.
He was in Skyfall.
Or whatever that movie was where he's supposed to be like jumping.
Skyscraper.
Skyscraper. Yeah.
Dude, that movie was
Yeah, we got to put down my
bogus.
list. Skyscraper and what's the other one? Rampage.
That's on your list.
I'm joking.
I'm like, whoa, bro.
You know that's a GOAT movie.
Definitely shout out to
Rampage
Incredibles
was
too.
better than people said, though.
Rampage was cool. I saw it was a good free movie.
Jumanji
I saw it on
too?
Fire Stick. Jumanji came out last year though.
Oh. I
At
thought
the
they
end of
did.
last year.
Jumanji was butt.
Anyway,
What? Jumanji was good, bro.
Jumanji was
It was
good.
hilarious.
Jumanji was good.
It was
did.
better
Came
than
around-
I
Came
thought.
out around this
It
time.
wasn't
last
better
year, I
than
think.
the actual original.
Of course not. But they can make a franchise from this Jumanji. I feel like still.
They could.
They already making another one.
Yeah, they make it already.
Really?
Yeah, it's a good. It's
I
way more.
really enjoyed the very first Jumanji.
Yeah, Robin Williams used to go.
It wasn't better. It wasn't even touch the original Jumanji.
I won't say,
But
but
maybe I
they
should
did
be-
enough to differentiate, so
I
you can
shouldn't be
differentiate the stuff.
comparing it to the older one, but
And it still connects to the older one too.
it
That's
does. But I just really like the original Jumanji. I could watch that right now. Like
Yeah.
they did that.
Yeah.
Is that everybody?
Well, Mario.
I have a difficulty giving out top fives because
Or just top movies you've seen.
I don't watch too many movies, man. I gotta say Black Panther. I guess I'm gonna say Infinity War by default because that's pretty much the only other movie I remember going to the movies to see. I've been in the movies quite a few times this year, but I don't remember.
Right,
I just had to look at the list, and I just remembered the last movie I watched. I forgot. It was Widows. I watched Widows,
but that wasn't that great.
Yeah.
Widows.
So I'm not gonna say that's a top. I mean, it's an okay movie, but I'm not gonna say it's top 5. I won't even say that out of default. But
They both stepped his memory away. That's why he stepped your whole memory away.
I just don't watch a lot of movies.
You don't
man,
remember
but that
anything
shit,
but this.
that movie, man,
Should have went for the head. Damn.
should have went a lot different, man.
Damn you.
It's
Thor
because of that event that I just said I'm not about to watch a lot of movies. I will say the movies I should have watched that I would say is the top movies that I anticipate watching out of 2018. Still gotta watch Creed 2.
Yeah.
I still gotta watch Enter the SpiderVerse. There was another movie. That
I
was
still
like,
gotta see Creed.
I know it's probably gonna be bad, but I want to see Bumblebee.
I actually heard it wasn't that bad.
I want to see
I
Bumblebee.
heard it actually resets.
You wanna know why? Because the greatest of all time.
Joe,
is
don't
in
say
there.
it. I am gonna get up and walk
And
out.
his
man.
name is John Cena. Bum ba da
Wait, he's in there?
Yes.
I don't think I want to watch
He
it.
gave Bumblebee the FU.
Angela Bassett in there too.
Wait, what?
I'm just kidding, man.
I'm about to say, how he F you a whole
I
car?
heard
though?
Angela Bassett in there too.
That's dope.
Yeah. Angela Bassett was also in the best.
I just had a
Action movie.
visual as soon as I see the
Mission
FU and
Impossible
a
Fallout.
You're right.
Megazord, though.
Ooh. I don't think he's the
I'm
go-to
just not happy
guy.
right now. Not happy whatsoever.
Hit him with the 5-knuckle shovel.
Right.
I'm not happy right now whatsoever.
Hit him with that stunner off the ropes.
I'm even worse when he come back on Tuesday.
Man.
What's up with
I'm
his
not
hair?
watching it on Tuesday. he looks like a standard white person.
He just
He looks like the default on when you play 2K and it asks you to pick a default face. That's what it looks like. That's
Who, John Cena?
Yes. He looks like he should be doing what Kane's doing, running for mayor. That's what John Cena looks like.
I will argue, man, but I can't.
I'm so disappointed with John right now. Like he came
He going
back.
through a breakup, man.
He is, but he came back to wrestling. Where was it? Not the Greatest Royal Rumble, but the Showdown, the
He
Superstar
looked
Showdown.
real-
And he did his normal moves. He came out. It was a tag.
Oh
team
yeah,
match.
then he said he had one more. He had a new
A super
move.
secret move. You know
A
what he
super
did?
secret
He
move,
punched
yeah.
him in the throat. And he 1, 2, 3.
Bro, don't lie. He charged it up though. He
Right.
said-
He said,
like
"Come
Dragon Ball Z or something, bro. It was just like, I was like, no, I'm down with you, man.
Right.
He got a little slick back hair going, like, bro.
And
you
I was
are
rocking
done,
with John
man.
for so long. Like I was
didn't-
like,
I ain't like him for a long
why
time.
people hate him? But he do
I
some
hated him
stuff
for a
like
long
that.
time, man. Right.
My
He
dude
wrestled in
said,
jorts, man.
"I'm charged up. I'm all fired up."
He look,
Punch to the throat.
Right, he got you all hyped thinking, oh,
he like,
man,
he
what
like
you
the
about
Captain
to do?
America WWE.
Pretty much.
Pretty useless. Got a big ass shield, and that's his reputation
Right,
The big shovel.
and his privilege.
man.
Bury everybody else.
Right.
I got an
He's doing the exact same thing he used to blow down on the Rock on
Yep.
when they had their little super wrestling match. You don't never
Once in
hear.
a lifetime,
All you want to
twice in a
do is
lifetime.
make movies and well, look what you doing.
The Marine.
Right, the Marine 6, and that wasn't even your movie, was it? That was the Miz movie, wasn't
Still
it?
everybody else movie.
I remember
Still
The Rock
everything.
was in Walking Tall. I laughed so hard, man.
Bruh, that was a good movie.
His best
That
friend.
movie was
his
hilarious.
best friend.
That's the movie with Shia LaBeouf, huh?
I don't know. All I know is
No,
he had a,
that's
he had
with,
a, he had a,
what's
he,
the dude's name,
he
man?
had a block of wood as a
Johnny
best
Knoxville.
friend. He had a block of
Oh.
wood as a best friend, and I laughed. I never
That
forget that
2x4,
movie. I
bro.
don't remember nothing about the movie, but that 2x4 when his truck blew up and that bitch flew to the screen. I died laughing because that just stood out. I still have a visual of the stick flying to the screen when it blew up. The
When
truck
he
blew
said
up.
that,
Because that was his road dog,
Yeah, I
bro.
totally
He did
forgot
work
about
on that
that.
Cedar
I
Block,
totally
man.
forgot about
Speaking
that.
of
And then when you said it was
2x4s,
hilarious.
speaking of 2x4s, I got a question.
We are so off base.
Yeah, we are. I mean, we ain't got nothing else to talk about. We did the top 5, huh?
Yeah.
But I got a question. If you got
Edit.
a sack full of 2x4s on your back, and you about to go into a fight with a bunch of guys, how are you hitting a bunch of zombies? How are you using those 2x4s?
How are you?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, how are you using them? Like, me
You gotta sack it
personally,
them?
I'm going to use it like it's a baseball bat.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's what you would think. So I was
Yeah.
watching this TV show.
Just say it.
And it's called The Regular Show. This dude named Muscle Man, he had a sack full of 2x4. So I'm thinking he about to pull them hoes out one by one, baseball bat these zombies. He took the 2x4 out, put it behind their head, and hit them in the face. And broke the way he did it, though, he was just like, just broke it across the head, though.
Extra for no reason, man. So extra.
I thought he was gonna say he grabbed the whole sack and was just swinging the sack.
That's what I'm saying. He
full
took
of
the 2x4s out the sack and just killed it with the sack.
No, he pulled them hoes out one by one.
Bro, that's hilarious, dude. Oh my god.
That's only some Jeff Jarrett type stuff.
Right.
Right.
Jeff
Just
Jarrett.
come out there with them guitars.
Like, what you about to do with that?
With that Prince. Sure though.
That shit funny. Cedar Wood walking.
Anyway, so we digress again.
Right.
All right, that was movies. We didn't do shows though.
2x4 to the back of the
Top
zombie's
TV
neck.
shows.
Game of Thrones. Did
they have any new episodes this year?
Nah, next year. Still,
So why'd you say it?
I don't know. Just cause.
Episodes. I'm going top 5 TV series that I've seen this year.
Netflix stuff counts, right?
Yeah,
That's what I'm going.
I'm still going with Black Mirror because I got into it this year, earlier this year.
It came out this year. They had some come out this year.
Well, you know, the series come out around Christmas, and I ain't see it till this year,
Oh, okay.
like in January.
So for me, Voltron's up there. Runaways is up there. It's a show came out early this year. It's on Hulu. It's called Freakish. Long story
I
short,
haven't seen that yet.
it's an apocalypse that happens in a city, turns everyone into zombies, and these group of kids are stuck in a high school, and nothing's what it seems. But anywho, that I'm not even gonna lie. You guys are gonna judge the fuck out of me. I'm not gonna lie. You guys are gonna judge the mess out of me for this. But up there, I gotta put Steven Universe. It's on Cartoon Network.
I'm not.
I know what it is.
Like, at first, when I first saw it, I'm like, this some bubblegum kitty stuff. But come to find out, in my Big Sean voice, that shit get deep. Like,
I just got another text,
what?
and I stopped.
Oh. I told you. But Steven Universe, that is a shocker. Like, I wasn't even expecting. He's a little boy who mama died and put her essence into him. But I thought it was just a cheesy show at first. But come to find out that mama who she wasn't who she said she was. Everybody got secrets in this boy. It gets real dark for Cartoon Network. So those are my TV shows.
My TV shows definitely had to put Voltron up there. I'm putting Black Mirror, like I said, because I got hit earlier this year. It might have been real late last year, but that's just a dope ass series to me. Like,
What's your favorite one?
what's the one I showed you? The White Bear, when the girl, she thought everybody, they was telling her don't look at the phone screens.
Bro,
and
that
she
was
crazy.
so crazy, man.
Oh no, I didn't see that one.
But she's ended up being, can we do spoilers? I don't care.
I don't care.
Well, anyway, she goes around this town because everybody looking at her like nobody can put their phone down. They just always recorded her. But then it's like a couple of people that's up after her just like trying to kill her like on some purge shit. But come to find out,
She actually succeeded.
she's like, this is her punishment because she helped burn this little girl. So she's captured. This is like her punishment. And she goes through the same thing every day, wondering like what the fuck is going
But she
on.
doesn't
Getting
know.
changed. And
Yeah.
she doesn't even know. Because they like wipe her brain and they wipe
Every
her memory
day.
every day. She goes through that same shit every day.
Sounds like Blast Blue.
That shit was crazy. Like how they just said, like, bro, that is a hell for her. That's worse than like prison. Yeah, that was crazy.
What season is that?
I think two.
Like,
There's a few other good ones.
the one where he put his memory into the flash drive of the computer, acting like he was on Star Trek.
Yeah, that was a funny. And the other one, good one, was the White Christmas one. When they had that blocking technology, like, fuck blocking people now. There's actually technology to block. Like, you just come out, somebody wants to block you from their life. They come out just like as a blur. Like, through your eyesight.
Wow.
Like,
Pixelated.
And that's punishment too for that too. Yeah.
There was another one where their lives were pretty much on like some American Idol type stuff.
Oh yeah, to do with the Get Out.
Right.
The,
That was like the second episode.
yeah, that was the same. And the social media one with
Season 1.
Dallas Bryce Howard was on that one
Yeah.
too. You have to have like a certain number of likes and stars to even just get a job or to like
Dang.
enter a building.
What season is this?
That's like how many seasons? I don't think that was like season 4. It's tons
It's
of good
another
ones.
one where
It's like you never see the
they-
twist coming.
they
You some
lived
of
in a
them-
world where the computer chose who you dated and how long you were in a relationship with them for.
Oh yeah, and it's match, and you go through the simulation of like you
Like
get matched.
you have a match.
Yeah,
Y'all are going to be in a relationship for a year, even though let's just say you don't even hit it off.
yeah.
You just forced in this relationship for a year.
Just to see how it goes, but then the computer be like, oh nope, year over. You're gonna go to this person. You're not.
So
that
this
person.
one group of people, they was like, we're not gonna look at it. We're not gonna turn it on or whatever they did. They know we're not gonna do it. We just gonna live this wonderful life and just like he wasn't black, but just like a man, I want to test the waters. I'm gonna look at it. That boy ended so fast.
And yeah, they was
Like
like
the
in this
Rings?
compound
Like
too,
the Rings?
and they was trying to escape or something like
gotta
that.
watch it.
But what it comes out to be, it was just
Don't tell me
simulation.
everything. I'm gonna watch this one.
Okay,
So I gotta watch the Bryce Dallas Howard one.
bro, just watch.
Bro,
all
you
of
can't
them.
watch
I
any
gotta
of them.
watch-
Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you which one to watch.
Oh, the one about the bees is cool too. That's like a little bit. That's like a little movie for real. That's like
Bro.
an hour and a half.
The one to watch is the last season ender, where the black chick goes into the museum.
I
That's
just
the
started
one.
watching that. That's
That's the
Shuri
one to
from
watch.
Yeah, that's actually the last episode.
I watched like the first
Because
first
they
15
do. You
minutes
see,
of
they
it.
do it backwards, but you actually got to start at
Right.
one. You see, the way they
Yeah.
list the episode is backwards. They start with the newer ones first instead of the older ones first. So you
Oh.
actually got to flip
But
it.
that episode, that's hard.
The Star Trek one was hilarious. Though.
Yeah.
It's a lot of good ones. Yeah, that was dope. Game of Thrones, even though it's going this year. Shout out to Food Wars for Mario's putting us on Food
Yeah.
Wars, bro. I never
Low-key,
knew
that gotta get
cookouts.
put in my top 5.
I never seen cookouts be so tense,
Man.
and then like, dude, in the show, he just motivates you to do
Man,
better.
all he
Like,
need is a bowl and some rice and a drink.
Shout out to him.
Man, all he need is some jelly, some hot sauce, a bowl, and some rice, and he gonna do that boy up.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all think that's good? You gotta watch Hunter x Hunter. That shit hard. I'm not even about to say nothing about it.
I
Watch it.
started watching it, but it turned me off when he grew big and his clothes ain't fit. It just looked weird.
And
The main character,
Like the
little
Hulk?
dude, don't he get big? Like
No.
he grows to get like big.
Nah, not at the beginning. Nah.
also shout out to
I'm on like episode like 40 something. He ain't nowhere
He
near
ain't
yet.
got there yet, bro.
Oh,
Oh.
shout out to Castlevania.
His clothes is already young, but yeah, Hunter x Hunter is dope.
shout out
He
to
get weird.
shout out to Castlevania. That had a dope
yeah,
ass
Castlevania went hard.
this season too.
Shout out to One Punch that's about to make his comeback.
One Punch Man. That's gonna be fire.
That has nothing else.
Oh, I'm
and Black
slacking.
Lightning. Shout out to Black Lightning.
No, I'm slacking on my Mac, and yeah, Black Lightning go hard, but My Hero Academia,
Yeah, absolutely.
man, that's the truth.
You starting to say the stuff I was gonna say because all my top 5, all I'll do is basically watch anime. I was gonna say Overlord, My Hero Academia, not in any particular order. My Hero Academia, Overlord, Hunter x Hunter. Dang, did I say Hunter? Attack on Titan. Can't forget about Attack on Titan and some other good ones out there. I can't think of it. Ain't nothing coming to mind immediately, but Overlord's pretty interesting. It's about a dude that gets stuck in his own game. They got a lot of animes out now that's
That's a Black
following that
Mirror
same
episode,
trend,
too.
like Sword Art Online. Like they go into this game and like some sort of plot twist happen where everybody else gets out and this person gets locked
Right.
into their character. And they treat it like it's an MMORPG. Like this dude he's pretty much, he played the game so much that he got his character at a certain level and like a certain class to where he's basically untouchable. That's why it's called Overlord. So he be sitting there and he got all these spells and these items and stuff. And it's weird how like it acts like an anime, but it acts like a game at the same time. So he be explaining like right before he fight this one chick, he literally spent like 5 minutes saying all the names of all these power-ups. He beefing this stuff up. Like he calling out greater defense buffs, magic buffs, this buff, that buff, da-da-da-da-da.
Red buff, blue buff.
And it was like he's using a world-class item. If he uses it once, he can't use it ever again. You know, blah, 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 blah. He using all of this for this one chick because she ain't no hoe out here in the streets. Like, I forgot what her name is, but like it's only one part where she had to let the claws out, and man, them dudes was dead. It wasn't no joke. But Overlord was shook. Like, I don't know if she like a bug in a game or what, but somebody made her, and I guess they stopped playing it. And he thought he was running the town. He come across her like, shit. And he was telling all his followers, because he got followers, like he got a whole bunch of other players who created they avatars or whatever, and they avatars, their whole role is like to serve him, because he got all the plugs and the items and stuff in his hierarchy. He like, man, there's a chance that I ain't gonna come back. So if I don't, y'all know what to do.
Right.
But just don't mess with her. Her name is Shaltier, I think, or Altier, or Shaltier, or something like that. She like a witch, like a little anime witch. She got like all like straight white hair, super pale skin, wear like that all black, like she got that gothic thing going. But man, she pulled out the Draco on some food. Like, she went to work. All you heard was she transformed in a little ugly beast, and then it cut the camera over to like the wall. You see it's the shadows, and dudes like, ah!
Right.
And you just hear the echo. Like later on down in the tunnel, they cut the camera over further down the tunnel. They're like, oh! They're like, did you hear that?
No.
Like, it's Lady Shaltier's on the way. Get the fuck out! You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't say that.
Go.
Yeah. Shaltier ain't no joke out in the streets. But that's another good show though. Overlord. I'm watching Hunter x Hunter. I don't like the fact that like after the first season, all the like Killua's voice actor totally is obviously a girl now. His family tripped out though. All them assassins. The dude that just he know how to do like that shadow step and just pull people's hearts out. But yeah, that's my favorite character. Him and Hisoka. Yeah, because they thought that shit was gonna be sweet. They went through the Hunter trial and they got into the one where it was like the arena. It was a 5-on-5, and they got paired up with that one dude that was trying to make him lose on purpose, because his whole goal, since he's like, I don't care about being a hunter. My goal is to make sure these rookies don't be hunters.
Right.
So his whole goal, his whole motto was to go into the exam, find somebody to make them fail, just for kicks.
This what your life is, huh?
Yeah, so he got paired up with these dudes. They go into like an arena style trial in one of these challenges. I think it was part of like the second challenge or whatever. And it was like, oh yeah, so you got to battle. You got to figure out, how to make the other person submit or whatever the case may be, or fight to the death, one or the other. Man, Killua at this time, he was a new character, but he was keeping up with everybody. But ain't nobody know his combat potential. Man, this dude, he got to go get this real buff dude, because the first two contestants, like the first two guys in the plot line, they already like either won or lost. They got the Killua, and it was like, oh man, who he's got to fight? And it's this dude that's like everybody in the prison is afraid of, because the other dudes is in there on a prison sentence. So if they won, they got like 72 years knocked off their sentence, because they all went in like on a life sentence. So it was like, oh yeah, if you kill these guys, we'll reduce your sentence. Right. But if you guys beat them, you'll keep your time. Like, because you had like they had so many hours to get out of the thing for that challenge. They had to go through like a gauntlet, and this is just one in the trial. I ain't trying to go on forever, but anyway, man, it was this big fearsome dude that everybody in the prison was shook about, and he just had this cloak on. You couldn't see him. That's like, oh, it's such and such. He I guess he takes joy and pleasure in murdering, like, the weak and the helpless or whatever. And they showed like a little flashback of him just murdering women and children and stuff with his bare hands. Like, he's like, oh, I love killing people with my bare hands.
Oh man,
man, Killua heard that, man. Oh, you heard the screen? Like, the screen got dark, and like all the sound just went mute. He just walked this little after image of him. He walked right past the dude, and then he was like, raw. And then the next thing you look down, he was, ooh, and he looked. There's a big hole in his heart. The camera cut over to Killua. He just like looking for this. It was still beating, just boom,
right,
boom, boom. He like, no, oh, I need that, give it back, and then it just stopped. And
what he was gonna do when he got it back?
Then he crushed it anyway. He was like, dang, I'm not like my brothers. They don't leave a drop of blood. His boys was over there like, jaws dropped on the floor. Like, you kidding me? Where did you come from? But yeah, that show dope. They that's fire. But yeah, that was my top 5.
So I ain't gonna go on a straight top 5. I'm gonna just try to mention some shows that we have not said yet. Titans.
Yeah.
It's definitely up there.
Absolutely.
It got a little weird.
Right at the end.
The last one was like, it was weird, but it was definitely the most lit episode on the whole. Man, it's one of the most lit episodes of TV, period, this year.
That season over?
Yes.
Yeah.
He had
it's
thought
crazy.
he was going after Batman, but come to find out, it was all a dream.
whatever Batman that is.
Right.
He
Apparently, they didn't let Raven
He
Daddy
does
out.
not care about anyone.
He in there.
Oh, that Batman's a G?
Bruh.
Man, that Batman killing people.
Straight up.
It's like Bruce Wayne.
So it's like
dad
Inception. It might be a dream
for
within a dream.
What you call that universe?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Batman's with the two pistols.
But then I'm going to go
Two pistols.
Atlanta.
Oh yeah, damn. Because
It
it
came
had
out this year.
the second season came out
Yeah.
earlier this year.
Okay.
So I'm going to go Atlanta.
Shout out. What's the name of the white dude?
Jeff?
No, that one episode.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Damn, I can't think of his name.
We'll come back to
But then, I mean, we already said Black Lightning. I'm going to say Daredevil. That last season, which just seems like right now is going to be the final season, which is kind of whack. It ended pretty dope. They introduced Bullseye
Teddy
on
Perkins.
the round Teddy Perkins in a roundaway, type of way, but dude was the truth. Man, I'm trying to think what some other stuff. I'm watching a show right now. I never was like into like ER or nothing like that, and I'm not really into those kind of shows. But I'm watching this show called The Resident. It's on Fox. It's pretty crazy, man.
That's the autistic doctor?
No, that's actually The Good Doctor, which I can't watch, which leads me to another top TV show for me was Bates Motel, which ended this year also. I binge watched all that in like not even a month. Bates Motel. It's basically, the movie Psycho. Back in the day. It's basically based off of a character, Norman Bates. With him and his mom own this hotel, but he's like a serial killer, pretty much. And he's actually the guy that plays the Good Doctor. So it's hard for me to separate watching like 4 or 5 seasons of this dude as a crazy murderer dude to him being an autistic doctor. So I haven't made that transition in my head of him saving people to him like straight up slaughtering people.
Who thought about that show, The Good Doctor? Like, we're just gonna make this doctor autistic, and just see where it goes. I'm not saying anything bad with it, but who thought about that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Same
Probably
creators
happened
that made
before.
Dexter.
Huh?
Right
Right.
before.
Why you playing? Why you playing? Dexter probably did have it. Dexter's Laboratory.
No, not that
No,
Dexter.
no.
I was talking about Dexter.
Oh, oops.
But yeah, so the resident is the truth, man. It's kind of show you the stuff that be going on, man, in the hospitals, man. And then it show you because basically the dude is a resident doctor, which means he's actually not officially a doctor.
You have to
right
go
now.
through your residency.
Yeah, you got to go through residency,
Which
but
is the same as like an internship.
but he goes off, go rogue and save tons of people, man. Mm-hmm. But the hospital, the doctors all like, you gotta wait till they medical come back. They like, man, they ain't gonna make it. He like, they ain't gonna make it. So he be making makeshift little operating rooms and stuff like that. It's pretty crazy, man. Mm-hmm. And he always butt heads with the main, the big surgeon that was there, and there's a lot of fraud that be going on, man. But it just show you the stuff that go on behind the scenes in hospitals, man. It's all about money.
It's all about business when it comes to the healthcare industry in America.
He's totally against that kind of stuff, man. So it's pretty dope to watch. And then his love interest is actually what was the chick's name? Carter from Civil War.
Carter.
Not Peggy Carter, her niece.
Oh.
The chick that plays
her.
Yeah,
I know you're talking
that's
about.
his love interest, and she do a good job too. Then you got Eddie Winslow in that boy.
Glad you called Eddie Winslow.
They gave him the moniker of the Raptor because he's like this. He's like one of the best surgeons in the world, but he just so arrogant. It's crazy, man.
Like
My man ain't never doing nothing, man. He be sitting down while eating ice cream and stuff. Then they be like, "Hey, man, we got surgery." He like, the Raptors on. It's just like his whole attitude is just like, really, bro. Like you are really full of yourself, man. But yeah, it's pretty good though. But so that's my top right now. I know I've been watching some other stuff on Hulu, man.
Yeah.
Just some other stuff. I can't think of all of it, man. But yeah. So that's mine, man. But Titans definitely take my #1 spot.
Yeah, I forgot all
for
about
the year,
Titans.
man.
How dare me? How dare I?
Dun, dun. Yeah, you introduced
The GOAT
Right.
theme song ever, man.
Dun, dun, dun,
From that right there, you knew it was on some trash. Man.
Well, you can edit this out. But I forgot to say, my other favorite Black Mirror episode was the ones with the eyes. You could rewind and record that shit, which you seen out throughout the day. That shit was tight too.
It was a few shits on there. But
You're gonna need to check out Grappler Baki, man.
yeah, that show goes
Who?
hard. Grappler Baki.
It's an anime.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
It's
I mean,
two-
if
it's
you
two
if you want
versions
if you
of it.
want a show that's leaking in testosterone, watch Baki the Grappler. Like it's so much like it's just too damn manly. Like
I heard about JoJo's Bizarre Adventures.
no, that's not manly. That's very metrosexual.
okay.
Yeah.
Especially the
They
new
be
season.
saying it's good,
the new Joe is on some trash, bruh. Like look at how he dressed. Just type it in. Just Google him real
What
quick.
is
Y'all see how they
Type
dress,
in
but I've been
JoJo's
hearing it's
Bizarre
good.
Adventure, like 2018 protagonist, and look at what he wearing, bruh. I mean, cause they already dress kind of metrosexual. Some of them,
they redid too.
some of them a little more conservative than others, but this one kind of like let it all hang out.
No pun intended.
I don't know. Maybe the pun is intended. I'll let you see
Oh man!
for yourself. Yeah.
Whoa.
So that Joe, I don't know. That ain't Joe Taro, that's for sure. I don't know what Joe that is.
Well, when it first came out, I heard it was good though. Was it like some?
No, it's always been good. I mean, I don't think that's bad. It's just that
They dress weird.
Yeah, that one. They always
This is the
dress
action
weird, but
figure
that's
of the
really
protagonist,
weird.
dude.
Let me see.
Yeah, he out there. He on.
Let me get a little.
That's your protagonist.
Oh man, so
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a pretty solid series, but
he
it's getting
has
a little.
on some
tutu.
skinny silver leather jeans,
Some bootyless chaps.
some dress shoes. He has on a blouse with the chest out and the chest part that's out is in the shape of a heart.
How I say, just imagine Slim Thug.
His hair is in rose shape,
Roller shape.
right? And he has his hands out like he's giving a spell. Oh,
He do a
man.
spirit finger.
Right.
Speaking of Spirit Finger, man, Yu Yu Hakusho show's legendary.
Yeah, it is. Spirit gun! Shotgun!
With the
Man,
Draco.
he ain't never give up.
With the hand Draco.
Oh my god, this is the rest of them.
All right, so next,
Bro, what is going on here?
MK11 trailer released.
21 Savage,
21.
man. That's all I gotta say. 21 Savage.
Yeah.
He gonna be a character in the game.
This is a dope trailer. You got some folks though saying they don't like the rap.
20
song.
he gonna be in there with two Dracos. He be like, we go
Bro,
toe
I'm
to toe.
gonna laugh so hard.
He do a special move. He actually say a part of his verse.
And I feel like
We go blow for blow.
Yeah,
Right.
for real.
Oh,
And they were
no.
saying that too because you know
Once
for
he hit a
MKX,
special, he
they
go,
had Wiz.
dang outside, don't come out the house.
Yeah, he gonna hit you with that whisper verse.
But it's funny when you see when a rap song gets on there, you have people re-uploading on YouTube without the song, and like, oh, put this instead and things like that. Like, okay,
That's how you
But
really
we live in a mayonnaise filled country. Like that's not surprising.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
You know, shout out to Ed Boon, the creator of MK Mortal Kombat. You know,
I appreciate them for reaching out for diversity.
diversity.
Right.
I feel like he's a hip hop head too. For
Yeah,
real.
'cause I mean, this last two games have been hip hop themes.
Yeah.
Wiz Khalifa's and
Yeah.
now 21 Savages.
Hey, that's the new wave now.
I'm telling you.
Black music is the new wave. You see what
Right.
they doing to the movies now? These soundtracks for these movies is getting harder. and
Yeah,
harder.
shout out to the SpiderVerse soundtrack.
Man, what else? Black Lightness
Bruh.
soundtrack is the
The
truth.
Truth, yeah, Black Lightning soundtrack.
Man, The Runaways goes hard. What other movie? Black Panther. Come on now.
Creed 2.
Creed 2. Superfly was okay.
Fight.
Right.
That one ain't sit well with me.
I did see Superfly. It was better than I thought. But
I forgot about that
Ain't
movie.
no shame in my game.
how you forgot it was about?
I forgot about that movie, man. Bro, that movie was hard.
All right, man.
They gonna remake the match.
Snow Patrol.
What's next? We done went about an hour and
That's
a half.
it.
I know.
man.
It's basically, I mean, top 5 games or your thoughts about the Spider-Man PS4.
It's a great game.
You gonna see?
Jared would like you guys to think that I just hate Spider-Man, but Spider-Man, since we've been doing top 5 because of the end of the year, he's one of my top 5 superheroes. I can really appreciate Spider-Man, but in comparison to Batman, it ain't no comparison. But we ain't talking about that. We talking about the game. That's a great game.
Talking about practice.
Right.
It's just funny though. It's like the games are like the best versions. Like when it comes to these superheroes, like the best interpretation of these characters. Like the Batman Arkham series. That's to me the best version of Batman. Like the best interpretation of him. Period. Ever. With the SpiderMan game, Peter Parker Spider-Man is like the best version of him.
And they left room for a sequel. And hopefully Miles and that boy saving the world.
Mm-hmm. And they ended up switching some stuff too, but it made sense. Like some stuff they switched around.
Right. But that is a great game. If you don't have it, I encourage you heavily to purchase it. It is worth it. GameStop got a sale on it. Get it for $30 plus tax. You know how that go. But
Shout out at the PSN store. You get God of War for $25 now.
the new latest one?
Yep. They're having a holiday sale.
That's a great game too.
Absolutely. I just want to give a shout out to Spider-Man for just being done with doing business with Tobey Maguire.
Right.
Yeah.
They had his suit in there. One thing I really appreciate, they give you an array of suits.
And they all have different
Powers, most of them.
abilities, right?
Mm-hmm. And then you can switch up the powers with the suits. So you don't have to, the power you unlock with that suit, you don't have to, you can put it with a different suit.
All my suits have the focus bar.
Bro, I like the,
get my ass whooped.
for real. I like the electric
Webbing.
the electric punches.
Oh,
And also like Spider Bro cool too.
Spider Bro. With the spikes.
With the little drone that flies and come out and electrocute everybody.
Yeah.
And then Wet Blossom is very good.
But yeah, I need to keep my focus up.
Yeah.
So, them
give health.
Who give me the most problem?
Them big dudes.
Them big dudes when I'm trying to take out the dudes with the
five laws
crowbars.
of physics or whatever.
Right.
They just they swing back and punch and then somehow end up right over by my door over there. Like,
All that power behind them.
oh yeah, shout out to Wilson Fisk. He takes the most L's throughout this year. He took an L into the SpiderVerse. He took an L in Daredevil. He took an L in the Spider-Man game.
Right.
Bruh.
Kingpin.
What king? Is this your king?
The king is dead.
Pretty much.
Yo, top 5 games though.
I'm not a gamer, so.
Do I have a top 5? Man, this is the less I've beaten games in the year. Like last year I beat 17. This year I could say I only beat about 7, 9, I think. I spent most of my time trying to play Persona 5 and I still haven't beat it. And I'm 133 hours in. I beat Red Dead before that.
Shit, dude.
I ain't been playing Red Dead. I ain't been playing that shit.
Red Dead's cool, but it's not my number 1 game of the year.
Hell
It's
no.
up
God of War.
Just because to me Red Dead is flawed on a fundamental level with the controls and movement.
That's what throws me off because I be I turn it on literally 10 minutes into it. I'm about to get robbed. Nigga, motherfuckers are all around me. I'm on my horse. Wow, somebody shot my horse. That bitch went down and I went down. I'm cut this off.
No
You
lie.
had no horse.
That's
I
how
lost Bucky, man.
That's how I am when I have to play as Mary Jane.
For real.
Bat signal.
But do you put it on free aim or you have the auto aim on Red Dead?
Hey.
The auto aim is on there.
Yeah.
Off the
I
horse?
put it on free aim and the shooting mechanics too.
It's terrible.
I see why they defaulted. That's the only game I know. Third person should defaults to auto aim.
Mm-hmm. Cause it's trash.
Yeah, that's what's the controls and stuff. And then there's so many times I want to look at somebody to talk to them, but I actually didn't have my gun out and I point the gun at them fuck. And they get all threatened.
Oh man, can't even talk to him no more.
Then they pull a Draco out on you. You gotta kill him.
Want it. You're right.
Now you gotta kill him.
Want it?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you pull a gun out on somebody, you already spotted. They snitching on you. Now you gotta pay a bounty. You gotta go to the mailbox, pay off your bounty. So when you go around that hood, you ain't gotta worry about the bounty hunters taking your head.
But it is
real.
The game is immersive though. It's just those controls and
It's
input
deep.
lag.
It's too overwhelming for me too.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes the realism gets too much of the game because even to loot bodies, it takes a good 3 seconds just to loot bodies. Most games pick their stuff off, check their pockets. That's it. Them, they
Yeah,
pan,
cause you take out a country road about a quarter of a mile about worth bodies. You gotta check all of them.
and then your
keep
folks be
ammo
getting
up.
mad at you Arthur, come on,
Yeah.
Arthur, what are you doing, Arthur?
I'll be ready to swing. I'll be ready to swing on some fools.
Come on, and then the things with the guns on your back or in the saddle is
O'Driscoll.
it's just I swear I get off my horse and I don't have my guns with me. They're in the saddle, but they just on my back. If you want to keep that realism, keep that same energy when it comes to my guns and not put it back in the saddle.
Right, yeah.
Or it's like has the most bullshit game over screens. Like say, what happens? I forgot a gun. The gun was stuck on my horse, so I went back to get the horse. Game over. You abandoned the gang, or you abandoned this. Like, bruh, the horse is just 10 feet away.
I just want to get my strap.
Yes,
Okay.
come on.
And then when you die, you lose your horse. You gotta rebuild. You gotta re-raise another horse. Man, it's too much work.
It definitely is.
I had a close relationship with my horse. I had a big, strong black
So
horse.
if he just died in the middle of you going halfway to
he got clapped off, man.
Yeah.
Your horse
gotta
can get clapped off.
You can get some horse revival. Make sure you keep
but
horse
if you ain't got
revival
none
on.
of that, you walking.
Yeah.
You can hurt. Yeah, you can hurt him and go.
No, if you
to
die,
the store.
it's over with. Like,
Yeah.
if your horse get gunned down and you get gunned down,
Bro,
you
just
say bye-bye
reload.
to your horse.
Just reload your last save if your horse dies.
Just turn the computer. Just turn the whole
Reload.
system.
No, just reload your last save.
Oh, okay.
Don't even
I
turn it off.
try to be
Because it might already auto save already.
Oh, okay.
Because the auto save. The auto save is good in that game. So.
Yeah, I just rolled with the punches, man. I lost like 3 horses already.
But shout out to another game, A Way Out, and that's a game where you play as 2 dudes trying to escape prison in the 70s, but it's more into that. But it's dope because it's a only co-op game. You only can play it with somebody else, and it's always going to be split screen where if the person's next to you on the couch or you playing online. And I mess with that. Like, and the story of that game is great too, and it hits the land. It hits the landing too with the ending. It's a very good game, and it's they're different. Like the direction for the game, I mess with it for real.
It's very co-op driven. It almost remind me of like it's what Army of 2 probably should have been.
Yeah. And I miss co-op games like that. Like I really love co-op games more than anything, you know. And shout out to the GOAT, God of War, for this year. So what they did with that character Kratos and like how they evolved him, I appreciate it. And then also appreciate the way they approach combat in this game. It's not so much hack and slash heavy, it's more methodical and tactical the way you think about positioning where you're going to be at. So I mess with that. And shout out to that axe. It feels so good when you're playing it.
Right.
So
I guess I go to my top 5. I ain't really play a lot of these games on my name off, but just the ones that maybe I have played maybe once or twice or just thoroughly enjoyed just based off from what I hear or watch on YouTube. I'm going to go with Super Mario Odyssey. I'm going to go with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Fire.
I heard that's fire.
This didn't come out in 2018, but can I say it? I'm going to say For Honor. For Honor. I'll be like, when I say I stopped playing Gears of War and I got into this and I ain't like stopped since, like, bro, I play this like every day. Like, I don't even consider myself playing games anymore. Like, it's like a sport to me. Like, I don't play other games. I rarely do. Like, I pop Red Dead in, die once, I'm like, I'm popping that 400.
That's how I am with 2K.
Get the shinobis out there or the samurais out there, and you just be going at it fighting Vikings and stuff. And now they just did a merger with Assassin's Creed, so they actually got Ezio and Cesar Borgia on there. So y'all got like, it's just a special between like halfway through December to like the first 2 weeks maybe of January, or that you have to take over the main battlefield. You have to have your soldiers out there, and it spawns the enemy captain. So if you like the assassins, it's gonna spawn Caesar, and if you on the Templar side, you gonna spawn Ezio. Y'all gotta fight them, and whoever get the most points, first one up to 1,000, they treat it like a elimination after that. So you gotta eliminate the enemy players. It's dope, man. I enjoy that game thoroughly though. But how many was that? That was 3 or 4? I think that was 3.
I think I did 3. I didn't do
2 more. So, God of War is up there. God of War is definitely up there. And I want to say, I think Tomb Raider.
the
new Tomb Raider.
That was like my most disappointing game.
You played it?
I ain't played it yet, so I don't
The
know. I
latest
can't think of
one?
nothing else right now.
You ain't like it?
Get it for a deep sale.
Get it for a deep sale?
Yeah, like it's already is on sale already.
You talking about
could
like
just-
when it's gotta be like super
I could
cheap.
just ask
cheap.
my bro to let me see that boy.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Free
You're right.
99.
Yeah.
You enjoy a game heck of a lot more when you pay 10 for it as opposed to 60.
Yeah.
I put it that way, like, cause certain games, when I started like being thrifty with buying games, I found myself enjoying games a lot more as opposed to when I sit here and like not buy 3 and use that money to buy 1 that just came out and it's not that great. You be kind of like, you be not only mad, but you going like this with the pockets too, like.
Could you go try to take it back?
That usually don't happen.
Go get
That
this
happened.
one. They gonna be
That
like,
happened to
great.
me with Tomb Raider though. Just like the way today approach it this year. It's just the pacing is horrible to the game.
You didn't even talk. Well, I don't even want to play it no more because you ain't even talk
We
about
get
it.
it for free. I know.
Cool.
That's like the most disappointing. To me, the first one from the reboot was the best one. That shit went off.
Yeah.
Then I put the second
The second one was cool, yeah.
Yeah, the second one's cool. But
I'm anticipating Kingdom Hearts next month though, and maybe Resident Evil 2.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm confident.
Resident Evil 2 and definitely that Devil May Cry 5. That's in March though.
I might check it out. Maybe. Now that I'm not so bitter toward Capcom.
Like next year, the beginning of the year is Flames. It's like 2017. I feel like.
You gotta go to a clinic and get checked out. How much fire burning?
Right.
All right.
You gotta cue. Now you gotta cue that Sean Paul. We be burning.
Joe, moral of the story?
Moral of the story. Happy New Year's, you guys. I know a lot of people say they don't like to go into the New Year saying New Year, New Them. But why not approach the New Year, try to be the best version of you.
Yeah.
Don't try to stay the same. Well, if the same is working for you and, you're making, you're getting value out of it, whatever you deem as success, and, that is what it is. But challenge, everybody to be a little bit better this year.
Moral of the story, man. Tables make the world go round.
Doom, doom, doom. Doom.
John?
I'm just gonna say moral of the story, man. I pretty much agree with Joe, and I'm just gonna say, we coming, 2019.
Right, right.
Pause.
I have to go on the table for that.
Why?
I'm gonna do the.
I was trying to be
I'm
so
gonna do
serious.
what's my
Here you
show?
go.
What's my movie?
Wolf of Wall Street. That is a lot of classes for me.
That's us, but we not about to get
Right.
arrested though.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
Straight
My moral of
legal,
the
but we
story-
coming for the top.
My moral of the story, just like Happy New Year. Everybody stay safe. Be safe out here. Instead of
Stay
saying what we
dangerous.
going to change, we just gonna do it. Like stop saying what
Thank you.
y'all. Just do it.
Yep.
Take that first step. We always talk about, and then always stop talking about cutting off people in the new year. Like, if you talking about that every year, then maybe you gotta
You're
look at
wrong.
yourself.
Maybe it ain't them.
Maybe you're giving off this toxic energy. Just like maybe what can I change within myself?
Already.
Right.
If I keep saying that. But you guys be safe out here. Happy New Year. Love y'all. TWB's doing nothing but getting bigger next year. For real.
Shouts out to Jacquees.
Oh, man.
Shout out to Keep Sweat.
Shout out to Jack Cleese. The
You are
king of
not on the
R&B.
bottom of the totem pole, sir.
Yep.
Shout outs to the DC universe.
Bruh, are we keeping that conversation?
Shout outs to my music career.
Yo, shout out to Mario on the beats, man. And my homie Joe on the beats.
Happy
too.
New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New
Yeah,
Year.
bro.
Yeah, and black
Prosperity
responsibly.
to everybody.
Black responsibly.
Black responsibly.
Y'all still there? We coming.
Pause.
Keep pausing.
Double edit.
Hey.
We coming
John.
hard.
John, what you about to do?
Go to the house. Wow, what's up?
I think you suggest maybe go to Giant Eagle.
Giant Eagle right here?
No, South Eagle.
I gotta get ready to skate out. My wife just
Oh, okay.
notified me that she's gonna make some hamburgers.
Yeah, I think T is cooking.
And brother's kind of hungry.
I think- actually, she making the same thing, I
I wanted
think.
to say this on the show. I want to